Everyone, good morning. Welcome to another session from Alabo DC Python tutorials. In today's session, we are going to continuation with the previous lecture. In previous lecture, we are talking about the matrices using NumPy, right? And in previous lecture, we and see that we have been seeing that how to create a 2D array, 3D array, so on. We think of right. In today's session, we are going to convert a from 2D to 1D or 2D to 3D. How to conversion? It means how to convert an matrix into however you want, correct, right? If you use a function called flatten, it will create an one dimension array. You can see over here I have been taken two dimensions array. It means two matrices. It means 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 having four elements and two rows and four columns, right? But what if I run, I'm getting in single row. It means it is creating one dimension array. Okay. But after that, what we have a function called array.shape. Array.shape. In this one, you need to pass the elements. It means if you ask a shape, it will use the what is the dimensions. It means 2 cross 4. It means two rows and four columns, right? But what if we have function called reshape? If you have function called reshape, then you need to pass the arguments in such a way that what is you need to convert the dimensions of this array. If you have the 3 cross 3 matrix, it means 3 elements. 3 cross 3 means you need to have the 9 elements, right? So I need to match the elements. Okay, 5. Okay, we need to have a 3 cross 3 means 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 9 elements we have, right? So let's run this one and we need to create a okay two rows each one four columns. I need to create two rows and four columns. It means 2 by 4 matrix. Whether it will work? Yes. What if I need to change the values? Okay, if I change the values 4 and then 8, okay, I'll change over here in such a way that I need to create a 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, let's run this one. Whether I'm going to get 3 cross 3 matrix, I'm getting error because the shape function cannot reshape array of size 2 into shape 3 cross 3. Are you getting? You need to pass an element in such a way that it has equal elements. Here it is having 6, so I need to pass the 6 elements. If I pass 6 elements, it is 3 cross 4. If I want 3 rows and 4 columns, if I reshape this one, when I run and executing this one, I'm getting 3-dimensional array. Are you getting? So whenever you are passing an elements in such a way that the both the square brackets equal number of elements should be there. Otherwise, it lead to an out of memory or insufficient or array index out of bound. In such errors you may get. Okay, let's probably discuss another thing today. Okay, okay, let's see how we are going into the topic called matrices. Matrices is there. It means which is having one row, multiple columns, then it is called row matrix. Which is having one column and multiple rows, then it is called column matrix, right? From there, we need to perform particular operations like matrices operation. So for that, we need to convert this into a matrix. So for that, we need to type a function called matrix. In that, we need to pass the elements. If you run this one and if you print matrices, print m, you will get an output same thing. The output of array as well as the matrices same thing. So but I don't want this one. I have a user input. So let's say I have a user input 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So to differentiate row and column you need to put a semicolon, 3 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so you can remove all these stuff to avoid the confusion, and as well as the save memory also, right? If you write little bit length, same thing we got, right? If you want to differentiate a row and column you need to give a semicolon. So I need to create a 2 cross 4 matrix. Okay, let's run this one. I can have this one, right? One row, it means, sorry, 4 rows and 2 columns. It can, if you have one row means you give elements by comma, by specifying. If you want to column, then you need to break over there by specifying element with semicolon. Then only it will break to element to the next path. Okay, there itself it will create an row as well as column. If you specify the semicolon, then it, the control input is assumes that, oh, here it is given as semicolon, so I need to print on the next line. Okay, okay, let's we go with a three-dimension matrix. Okay, one, two, three. We need to have the 9 elements, right? So three semicolon. Okay, four. We have four. Three semicolon. So it will give 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So what if I want to print m dot diagonal, diagonal elements? If I specify this one, let's run this one, you will get 1, 2, 5 as a diagonal element. If you want to print a maximum value, min dot minimum value also you will get. Minimum value is 1. You can get maximum value also. You can get maximum value also. You can get 5 as maximum value, right? You can also perform same thing. You can perform the matrix addition, subtraction, multiplication, everything, right? We have this, that stuff, right? So let's have this one. I want to add two matrices. I want to add two matrices, whether I'll get the same thing or not. Okay, I'm getting same thing or not. That is our intention. Our intention to is to perform the matrix addition, whether I'm going to get correct thing or right. So this is not the normal multiplication, right? When you have the two matrices, one row is multiplied with one column, row with multiply column, right? In such a way you will get these things. Whether addition means straightforward, but what is multiplication? Multiplication means you need to perform multiplication in such a way that row is multiplied with column, column is multiplied with row. After that certain elements operation you will get same thing. I insist you to do on pen with paper, whether you are getting same thing. This is the beauty of the Python. You don't have to find so much of code. If you want to work with C matrix multiplication, you need to write a 50 lines of code, but here in single line you will getting right. This is the beauty of Python. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment box. And if you are not subscribed till now my channel, please subscribe my channel. That makes me motivate, and hit the bell icon. That makes me motivate to do more videos on Python. Thank you for watching.